Welcome and let's go. Hey everybody, this is my new video showing you this cool art journal project I've made. These are the products I've used, using some paper artsy paints and some Tim Holtz distress crayons. I made this cool rainbow that you will see up top, and I already did create that, but you are going to see what's coming up next. In this project, I'm using some different collage pictures that I already put down, as well as some washi tape. And now you will see I'm using some of the Paper Artsy white paint to just add some color to the sides and give the illusion that there's something behind, but I'm covering up some of the washi with just some of the words exposed. This is a fun project. I love doing collage and some mixed media from time to time. And up top, that is just the rainbow swatch that I am using, and it's a stencil. And I believe it's the color swatch, but I will show you that later on as we go. So with this project, I'm essentially just adding some color. This is a really nice shade. It's probably my favorite shade of the Paper Artsy chalk paints, and this one is Inky Pool. I use this a lot in my projects, and I'm just trying to add some color to give it some dimension and add it to the sides to kind of give that illusion of walls, so it looks like it's the outside of the house. And yeah, I really like how this is turning out. It's a lot of fun to use these paints. I don't know if you've used them before. There's some really cool colors, and they're all different opacities. So you can, have something that is a great one, like this one, that lets it show through with whatever you have behind. So that's kind of why I went with this one as well. So now up top, I'm just adding some sky. So I'm trying to give the illusion that there's a rainbow behind the house. And kind of like, if it's a bad day, well, it can only get better. Kind of like, it's supposed to be a happy moment. But I'm adding some blue up top to just kind of give a sky look. And yeah, I just found it very pretty. I love color. I love adding color. I just like adding some happiness to my projects and the different things I make. And I love this new Tim Holtz stencil. It's great. So if you haven't got it yet, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun to play with. I wish in retrospect I would have added some more red to it, but I didn't. And orange as well. So I used some of the colors more to the right just because those actually went with the color scheme I was going for on the project. So I'm filling in all the areas that I added with the white, but I'm trying to let some of that white show through. I find using your fingers works great. I didn't really want any brush strokes. I just wanted to use my fingers, and I tend to use them a fair bit. So in one of the books, I cut out this vintage car and a lady from probably the 50s, and I am going to add those on. And I thought they were really good and nice additions to add to this project. So I'm using some of my this one isn't Inky Pool, sorry. I'm using squid ink. And this is one of the Paper Artsy colors. And drawing some trees. So I'm adding some trees and leaves to this project as well, just to fill up the front space and just maybe add some color. Trees are a lot of fun and fairly easy to do. I'm using Dina Wakley brushes. I really like them. I don't know if you've used them before, but I find that they're very nice brushes to use. Now I've grabbed the little black dress from Paper Artsy, and as it says, it's black. And I'm just going to add the top onto my house and kind of put it right in front of the rainbow, so it's like the rainbow is behind the house. So adding that black bit on, just basically a triangle, and very easy to draw on because it's already got that grid mark from the rainbow area. Filling that in with the black. These collages are so awesome. I love making collages and taking different pieces out of different books. I would love to know which books you like and which ones you use. So if you have a really good collage book, tell me about it in the comments down below. Also, if you haven't done so already and you're liking the projects and my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also the like and the all so you get all the notifications when all of my content comes available. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. So now I've grabbed a couple different greens, and it's also Paper Artsy, and I'm using these for our leaves. I've used 2 different brushes depending on just the kind of look I'm going for, and just to add some more coverage for leaves, so you'll see that as well. They're both Dina Wakley brushes, but I thought I would try and add something a little bit different. So I've used 2 different styles. And I also mixed my greens. Sometimes I used one of one shade and one of the other shade, and then also mixed them as well. For those of you that are really into the junk journals, make sure you hit that subscribe and the all notification on the bell so you get my junk journals coming up. I have a whole bunch of junk journal content coming really soon. So you can add really as many leaves as you want. I added a fair bit. I could have added more, but I didn't want to add it and have it too bushy because I wanted to see some of what was behind as well. I was trying to go for a European look, maybe even a Greek look, something like that. Ideally, I wanted to do something that was kind of reminded me of like something you'd see about Italy or Tuscany, but I was just definitely going for a European look. So now I'm adding the car, and really with the car I'm using just a glue stick, and I find glue stick works just fine. So I cut around the outside and glued that on, and as I'm just waiting for everything to dry, I was also cutting out the lady that's going to go on the front. So I'm applying my glue stick. And then just going to put her on. And some of these are, I was trying to have them to scale as much as possible so they looked the same size. And some of these it's very hard to do. But it also can be tricky too, because depending on how you strategically place it, you can kind of give that illusion. So now I've grabbed some more black, and I'm going to grab some white, and I am going to finish off the road. That was also part of my collage picture. So I'm finishing that off so it looks like the road is extended. You could, if you wanted to, next to the lady, even draw in more trees to fill in that space if you wanted to. That would be an idea as well. With this area, I didn't wait for the black to dry because I was trying to have the stones and that road area look the same as it was in the picture. So I was okay with if it bled a little bit into the color. Yeah, love it. Now the books I used were Extraordinary Things to Cut Out in Collage, and I got this book from on Amazon. You could probably find it in one of your bookstores, but I got it on Amazon. And Doorways and Openings, a collection of photographic images to cut out and use in personal art. I have a few of those types of books, and that was also from Amazon. So I took the lady and the car out of this book, and I tend to use this book a fair bit. It's a great one, and there's lots of things you can cut out. It's quite a big book, and it wasn't too expensive, and it was a great deal on Amazon. The doors, there are so many different doors, pages and pages, and you can get that on Amazon as well, and there's many different selections of those books. This is the new Tim Holtz stencil, and I recommend getting it if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.